So honey, grab your air fresheners and brace yourselves because we are diving into the kind of scandal that makes your nose twitch and your jaw drop. Joseline Hernandez, the Puerto Rican princess herself, is out here bawling her eyes out, humiliated, exposed, and utterly wrecked. All because her own fiance betrayed her in the most savage, stinky way imaginable, and baby, this tea is boiling. First things first, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Or wait, should I say the funk in the air? Because let me tell you something, the internet is going feral. Social media is louder than a nightclub on a Friday night with the rumors swirling about Joseline's, well, hygiene. And honey, this ain't just someone being messy in the DMs. This has blown up into a full-on hygiene scandal. People are dragging her like a carry-on through an airport, and you won't believe who lit the match that started this stinky wildfire. None other than her fiance, Robin Eluma, aka Ballistic Beats. Yup, that's right. The man who once called her his queen has allegedly ditched her faster than you swipe left on a catfish profile. And the reason? Girl, he's accusing her of being stinky. I mean, let that sink in. He said Joseline Hernandez is unhygienic. I'm gagging. I'm flinching. I'm horrified.
Like, Joseline stinks. She smells like mop water. And somebody needs to tell her.
But wait, before y'all start pinching your noses and judging, let's rewind the tape. Let's take it back to the glory days of April 2019 when Joseline and Ballistic made it Instagram official. The way they were parading their love, I thought they were about to drop an album and a wedding invite on the same day. They weren't just making music, y'all. They were reality TV royalty, jumping from Love and Hip Hop Miami to Marriage Boot Camp and finally strutting their stuff on Joseline's Cabaret. By September that year, they were engaged and more booed up than ever. Joseline was over here professing her undying love on the gram, talking about how sweet Ballistic was and how she wanted to grow old with him. She was all in, loyalty, love, the works. But now, that sweet fairy tale done curdled like expired almond milk. And let's not forget Cararissa. Baby, this woman did not come to play. She stomped into this mess with size 12 boots and came straight for Joseline's neck. She thought she could drag Joseline through the mud over some supposed funk and walk away untouched? Chilly, please. Clearly she forgot who she was dealing with. Joseline don't play that. Sis throws hands faster than she throws shade. We're talking about the same Joseline who got into it with armed cops and walked away. That ain't just confidence, baby. That's next level boldness.
I don't care. White man, but you touch me. Let go.
Stop resisting. Stop kicking.
Let go. Stop. Hey, let go.
But here's the kicker. Cararissa wasn't even the first one to pop off with this stinky little rumor. Oh no, baby. Whispers about Joseline's hygiene have been floating through the air like cheap perfume at a club. So while Cararissa may have been messy, was she actually lying? That's the real tea, because let's be honest, when multiple people are saying the same thing, you might want to reach for that soap bar, sis. Now let's break this entire funky fiasco down. It started just days ago when Joseline appeared on the Ant podcast, hosted by Tony, Tia, KM, and the boldest of the bunch, Cararissa. From the moment Joseline stepped into that room, baby, you could feel the tension. And it was thicker than the gravy on my Thanksgiving plate. Joseline came in swinging, not with hands, but with words. Sis was not holding back. She called Cararissa a crusty old woman and accused her of being bitter and jealous. Why? Because Joseline's 20 years younger, dripping in receipts, and allegedly making Zeus Network millions while Carissa's son, is behind bars? Yes, she went there. Then came the body blows. Joseline didn't just stop at age shaming and dragging Carissa's motherhood. Oh no, baby. She threw in some shade about Carissa's breath and wardrobe too. Told her she can't dress and smells funky. I mean, at this point, it felt like a reality TV roast, and Joseline was the headline. The way she went in, ruthless.
Bad ways.
We too grown for this.
Bad ways. Right. That's why.
Respect people's boundaries and
right.
That.
And that's what I'm saying. Yeah, people need to learn how to respect each other. It's okay, y'all the aunties and the team.
Because you came out here respectable. I was expecting you to come out here like ready on go.
I brought y'all flowers.
So, yeah,
I brought you a gift, and then you got this crusty old lady sitting up here talking. Hold on, T. Come on, auntie.
Give her go.
Hold on. She's very disrespectful. I came out here with gifts. I haven't even gave y'all the gifts I brought you. I came out here with flowers.
Yes.
I'm congratulating you. Thank you for having me.
And thank you,
you know how much money I made Zeus Network? Do you know I was outside of your daughter, I was the only other one.
Outside of me, she didn't do.
Girl.
But go ahead.
And your show,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Like, come on, like she can't talk to me like
And
that.
we respect
and
you,
this is the
Queen,
thing.
I do.
And this is the thing. I've done a lot in the industry. We ain't never heard of her doing nothing. She's sitting up here jealous. She's sitting up here jealous of a younger. I'm 20 years your junior. Relax.
30.
Relax. Why you doing all of that? Sip the tea and keep it cute. Because one thing about me, I'm respectful. I give young ladies opportunities. I didn't have nobody telling me how to do, what to do. I put my ladies to work. They go on a successful tour. My bitches go on a successful tour every season after we film.
Because this is
Every successful. We got packed shows. They're sitting up here talking to a queen. You is a peasant to me. Why the you like a speck in the air to me?
Right.
Why the you in my face, talking in my face with your stanky breath? Your breath smell like dookie. Go brush your teeth and your tongue.
damn, Carlos.
And you sitting up here looking raggedy. Why y'all let this nasty sit up here with the outfit on? Y'all look good. Y'all got stylists, and y'all let y'all friends sit up here looking
Oh, I
like
don't have stylist. I
And I
style
don't
myself.
have that as a friend.
well,
I
I
don't
tell
need
you
a
what.
stylist.
If you are going to,
But I
have
did
a-
give her an outfit before.
Well, if you do want people to come here and have a good
messy.
time, she needs to understand that it's boundaries to be set. You cannot just have a fun time. This is f***ing tea. You sitting up here trying to stab me with a knife with your skank nasty breath.
Now you'd think Cararissa would have clapped back immediately, but nope. Sis just sat there, stone cold, poker face like she was auditioning for Survivor, the Shade Edition. She didn't flinch. She didn't blink. She just took it on the chin like a pro. And while some folks called it weak, others said she was playing smart. But oh honey, Cararissa was not about to stay quiet. A few days after that Savage episode went viral, Cararissa jumped on IG Live and let it rip. If you thought Joseline came with the heat, Cararissa came with the flames. She said Joseline wasn't just funky in attitude, she was funky in other places. Yep. Cararissa went there. Sis said Joseline coochie stings and even claimed Joseline made the podcast producers cut certain parts of the footage to make it look like Cararissa was being the aggressor. And to top it off, Cararissa said the second Joseline entered that studio, the room smelled like someone opened a cursed Tupperware.
Fill us in on the Joseline situation. Okay, so I'm gonna fill you guys in on that, whether they like it or not, because I just think it's necessary. Y'all notice I didn't say too much, because you know when my money be on the line, I know how to hold water. Okay, when my money be on the line, I know that's when I know how to hold water. If you don't want me to tell your business, you need to give me a check and tell me don't tell my business. Okay, so what had happened was I hit a soft spot unintentionally. I hit a soft spot because I thought she was adorable, you know, and just a ball of fun at the beginning. I didn't have nothing against her, but if you pay attention, she was throwing like little subliminals. I don't like people to do me too much like that. I don't know how to be quiet and be like, I don't know how to do the fake. What is you talking about? Get to the point. So she didn't like that I hit a soft spot because she said something about the baddies and they didn't put it in there because I guess that's what she wanted. But if she should have let the whole thing play out and it made it look like I just came for her, but no, she got mad about the baddies or tried to put them down in some way. And it wasn't in there at all. I had so many people that was on set with me who said, what happened to that part? That's the part that made y'all go left. And so, yeah, she must have said, I said, take my out. But anyway, that's, you know, what happened when you got, you know, a little bit of stake in the company. That's okay. I respect that. Your underarms stink. I just think your ass stink. And I told her that, but they ain't put that on there either. But that's just what it was. Her, you know, that's her network. I get it. In a couple years after I've been there for a while, maybe we could play the real shit. I said, my Lord, ain't nobody this damn fine smell this funky. I had to myself like, oh, come on, baby. It's a whole lot of mans in here. Everybody think it's looking at each other. It's her ass. Tia smelled. We all smelled her. We thought it was Tokyo, but it was Tia. Because Tokyo don't look like she go to the dentist. Not never, ever, okay? I don't give a nobody said that mother ain't never been to the dentist. I bet you if we ask her dentist, she gonna tell you right now, Allah. It ain't no dentist available. Girl, yeah, Joseline gonna try to say my breath stink, knowing that was her mother underarms. And if your underarms stink, what's the rule? Your ass stink.
And you already know the internet couldn't handle this funk-filled fallout. It was going more viral than a cat video. Everyone had opinions. Some were like, Cararissa should have said that to her face, while others were like, Joseline been smelling funny, old news. One person even said Joseline openly tells people she doesn't wear deodorant for environmental reasons. Another one, they rewatched the episode and said Cararissa looked like she was trying not to gag. And baby, the dragging didn't stop there. This whole hygiene debate turned into a soap opera, pun intended. People dragged Joseline so bad, I wouldn't be surprised if Bath & Body Works offered her a brand deal out of pity. And Cararissa? Oh, she was feeling bold, like real bold. She doubled down, jumped back in the comments section, and shaded Joseline for having a BBL. Yes, girl, she said, y'all get BBLs and forget to wash. The level of shade was unprecedented. Now let's rewind a bit further to 2017. Remember when Joseline had that feud with K. Michelle? Well, guess what? Joseline was the first one to weaponize funk. She accused K. Michelle of smelling like roadkill and even suggested some home remedies for her to try. Like, girl, you had a whole DIY cure ready to go.
Well, your name is Tricky. Dinero, 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 dinero. Dinero, 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 dinero. When that potato funky funky. How much was that? You ever heard of that? You ever heard of this right here? Right here? That's what you did right there. Just that. And we resource in 28 days. You can get that. I'm about to do it right now.
But karma, baby, she don't miss. Folks clapped back hard, saying the only reason Joseline knew all those tips is because she uses them herself. That's right, it takes one to know one, sis. Fast forward again. Last year, reality TV star Amber Ali spilled even more tea. MOP, water. Let that sink in. And just when Storm Monroe suggested a little three-way action between her, Ballistic, and Joseline, Amber shot that down real quick. She said Ballistic's package wasn't even worth it. And Joseline, she smelled like fish on top of mop water.
We end up in Joseline's room. She's whole naked, rubbing lotion all over her body. And it kind of turned me on.
What she look like naked?
She looks good. Like, her body looks so good. That's the issue. Like you want to hate this. Like, I want to hate this because she act like a dog. Sometimes look like a dog. Treat you like a dog. You just want to treat the like a dog. But she just looks so good sometimes. So she's like rubbing this like oil all over her body. And then I'm looking and I'm like trying to see like what's the name of the shit she's rubbing on her body. And she's like nah, okay. Yeah, I ain't finna tell. Yeah, she was like, nah.
She seemed like that.
What's that you rubbing on your body? She like, I feel like Ballistic is not big enough. Joseline don't smell good enough.
It don't smell?
She smell like mop water, bro. Like, Joseline stinks. She smells like mop water. And somebody needs to tell her. Hernandez smell like mop water. Clean your you're rich. Your ain't rich. It's fish.
Damn. So you gonna say Joseline got fishy?
Mop water.
Mop water.
Titanic. She at the bottom of the sea with them fat. That smells like the bottom of a car carpet. That's what the he smells like.
Damn.
You ever went in your car? Pull up that back carpet.
Oh, that's funky.
Look at all that.
It's a whiff. Yeah, when you lift it up, it's a whiff.
That's exactly what it is. A whiff. When she walk past you, you get a whiff of that stale, stiff ass pussy.
At this point, it's not even shade. It's a whole eclipse. But let's be clear. Joseline started this mess when she came for K. Michelle first. So now, nobody's running to defend her. She's just getting a little taste of her own funky medicine. And as for Cararissa, word on the street is Joseline is furious and ready to lay hands. Sources say she's planning to throw more than just shade next time she sees her. Baby, Cararissa better run because she might be dodging more than just drama. Social media's having a field day. One commenter said, Joseline's superiority complex is insane, and watching her act like this was just like how Stevie J treated her. Oof. Another fan said, Cararissa didn't clap back in person because she wanted to secure that check. Your coworkers are not your friends. Get the bag, clock in, clock out, period. And now it's time to hear from you. Are y'all buying what Carissa's selling? Do you think Joseline's really out here smelling like expired tuna and resentment? Or these ladies just being shady for the camera? Drop your thoughts below and spill that tea. Is Joseline the queen of funk or the victim of a vicious rumor mill? Either way, I'll be right here, nose in the air, sniffing out every update. And don't think Joseline is just taking this L quietly. No, ma'am. Behind the scenes, sources say she's furious. She's reportedly cutting people off left and right. Friends, assistants, stylists, anyone who even blinked the wrong way when Ballistic's little "she's funky" moment went viral. She's trying to go full damage control, but baby, this isn't something you can Febreze away. The memes? Ooh, the memes. Internet trolls are out here doing the absolute most. People are stitching her interviews with Lysol commercials. One tweet said, Joseline out here smelling like expired ambition and fish grease. Another said, even Febreze tapped out. Said this one's above their pay grade. I mean, y'all are cold. And in the midst of all this chaos, Joseline reportedly broke down in tears on a private phone call with a producer. Yep. Our unbothered, unshakable queen was sobbing, full on crying, telling them she felt set up, betrayed, and ruined. Sources say she said, I gave him everything, my heart, my career, my loyalty, and he turned around and made me a laughingstock. Chilly, not the Puerto Rican princess crying in the club. And let's not ignore the impact this mess is having on her career. Fans are split. Some are saying she deserves it for always being the bully, but others, they're standing by her saying, funky or not, y'all still tuned into her show every week, so who's really the clown? Even people in the industry are chiming in. One VH1 producer allegedly said Joseline was always a little off smelling, but no one ever dared say it out loud because she was the top earner. Another former cast member said, honestly, we had to keep incense burning when she was around. Loti, not incense? Not forget this same man was once caught on camera allegedly getting aggressive with her on the set of Joseline's cabaret. So now people are saying he's not just shady, he's dangerous. And exposing her like this might be his get back for the backlash he got last time. This whole relationship, messier than a spilt glitter jar in a tornado. And Cararissa, oh, she's loving the attention. Sis is practically bathing in it. And she's been posting shady captions like, some people need to shower their souls. She even reposted a meme of Joseline with the caption, "Oh, to desperation, AAM." But here's where it gets tricky. Multiple women who've worked with Joseline in the past are now speaking up, and baby, it's giving pattern. Dancers from Cabaret Season 1 are allegedly saying she was always funky backstage. One girl claimed Joseline once walked in after a hot Miami day and smelled like expired tilapia and Gorilla Glue. Not Gorilla Glue. Now look, we're not here to shame anybody's body, but at this point, the evidence is stacking higher than Joseline's lace fronts, and still, the diehard fans are refusing to budge. They're saying it's all jealousy, that Carissa's just mad Joseline is booked and banked, while she's stuck doing podcasts in somebody's auntie's basement. Others are accusing the whole thing of being a PR stunt, saying Joseline is using this drama to promote the new season of Cabaret. And honestly, it wouldn't be the first time a reality star stirred up drama for clout. But whether it's strategy or straight up stink, one thing is for certain. Joseline Hernandez is at the center of a funk-flecked firestorm, and the smell of betrayal, it's lingering, baby. So what's next? Will Joseline clap back with a perfume line called Funky No More? Will Ballistic pop up on the Breakfast Club with a tissue in his hand and a smirk on his face? Will Cararissa get jumped in a Zeus parking lot? We don't know. But what we do know is this saga is far from over, and honestly, it's got everything. Scandal, shade, tears, a possible hygiene redemption arc. It's giving 2024's most unhinged reality TV drama, and we're just lucky enough to watch it unfold in real time. Now, Boo, I want to hear from you. Do you think Joseline's fiance exposed her out of spite? Or was he just telling the musty truth? Is Cararissa a hater or a hero? Is this all just a ploy to keep her name in the blogs? Drop those thoughts in the comments, spill your own tea, and let's keep it honest. If your man told the world you stink, how would you react? Would you sob? Would you swing? Or would you come back with a scented vengeance? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button harder than Joseline hits the floor when she's crying on set. And baby, keep it locked because this funky drama, oh, it's far from finished. And I'll be right here, nose pinched, edges snatched, bringing you every last messy update and loofers.